Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Why stop now?
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at that latest KSMO weather forecast. Today will continue to be sunny with a high near 85. We'll have northeasterly winds 3 to 5 miles per hour. Sky should be mostly clear tonight. We'll have a low temperature around 61 degrees and winds will be calm tonight. Tomorrow will be mostly sunny with a high near 87. Calm winds will become northerly around 6 miles per hour during tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow night will be partly cloudy, low around 56 with north winds 3 to 5 miles per hour. We have sunny skies in the forecast for Sunday with a high temperature near 81. Winds will be out of the north at 5 to 7 miles per hour. Then skies will be mostly clear Sunday night, low around 55 degrees. Monday we expect partly sunny skies with a high temperature near 76. Monday night, skies will be mostly cloudy and we'll have a low temperature around 52 degrees. Then mostly sunny skies are expected on Tuesday with a high temperature near 76. Tuesday night, skies should be mostly clear with a low around 48. Then Wednesday will be sunny with a high near 79. Skies are expected to be partly cloudy Wednesday night with a low temperature around 53 degrees, and Thursday we do have a chance of showers. The day will be mostly sunny with a high temperature near 76 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Receive Brownfield's latest national and state news, markets, and weather in your email inbox. Sign up for Brownfield's Agriculture Today e-newsletter at brownfieldagnews.com.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. The text conversation went like this. Jim, have you seen the kitties yet? Me, no, I've tried to find them. You found them? Where are they? Jim, under the flare bed wagon, 2 of them. Both black with nickel-sized white crests on their throats. I could not wait to wrap up my work that day and drive home so I could meet the latest additions to our barn cat family. Sometimes you just need to let the rest of the world go and enjoy those moments that bring you joy. I had taken a couple of days off the week before to catch up on some things at home. We grow things, vegetables, roses, a wide variety of perennials and annuals, herb garden, hay, and cattle. Although our garden is much smaller than in previous years, harvest has been abundant, and I'm not one to let anything go to waste, so I've been harvesting and canning like nobody's business. We worked cattle. I baked. I stopped to smell the roses, literally. I watched butterflies on the butterfly bushes. I weeded, and then I weeded some more. I fed hummingbirds and listened for birdsong. I turned off social media. All the haters wear me down, so I took some time to catch up, regroup, and find the things that bring me joy in life every single day. Now I am ready once again to listen, ask questions, and join the conversation because our future and the future of our country, it's on the line. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
For years, subscribers have relied upon Brownfield's Agriculture Today e-newsletter as a daily source of ag news and information. Now there's an audio program as well. The daily wrap-up highlights the day's news and market movers and includes updates on crop and livestock prices, market trends, weather conditions affecting agriculture, and major news events or policy changes that impact the industry. It gives farmers and ranchers, traders, and industry stakeholders the information they need to make informed decisions and stay current with the evolving agricultural landscape. The long-form program airs on the Agra America streaming channel and is offered as a podcast in the Agra America podcast repository at agraamerica.com. Brownfield's Agriculture Today e-newsletter is a free daily email publication delivered to subscribers' email inboxes Monday through Friday. Sign up for free at brownfieldagnews.com.
Having a special event at your business or a community event that needs to have a way to provide instructions to the public? Townscreen can help. They have portable 43-inch displays that can be custom programmed with a bright, high-definition display that can even be sponsored. These portable screens can be used indoors or out and can run up to 12 hours on a battery. So even if there's no electricity available, you are good to go. For more information, go to townscreen.com or call 636-338-1199. Townscreen. Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
Direct cash cattle trade ended the day with light business, and cash hogs closed steady to lower. Good morning, I'm Brent Barnett with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Cash cattle country had a few deals reported in parts of Nebraska on Thursday at $245 on a live basis, fully steady with Wednesday's deals. Some dressed bids are on the table at $382 to $385, but were passed by buyers. The South remains very quiet at this point. Packer inquiry should improve throughout the day on Friday. Asking prices are around $240 plus in the South and $386 in the North. At the Bassett Livestock Auction in Nebraska this week, demand was very good with active bidding for a moderate supply of feeder steers and heifers. USDA says a trend could not be established, though, due to no recent test of the market. Medium and large one feeder steers, 880 pounds, brought $342.25, and feeder heifers at 704 pounds sold for $360. Boxed beef closed higher with choice up $201 at $407.86. Select up 44 cents at $383.60. The choice select spread was $24.26. Estimated cattle slaughter was 116,000 head, up 3,000 on the week and down more than 6,000 on the year. Cash hogs were steady to lower at the close. The market has struggled with consistency and continues to monitor demand trends. Domestic and international demand continue to show some strength. Barrels and gilts at the National Daily Direct closed $1.46 lower with a base range of $100 to $111. Butcher hogs were steady at the Illinois markets on Thursday. Barrels and gilts had moderate demand at $63 to $73. Slaughter sows had moderate demand at $79 to $91, and boars were marked at $18 to $35. Pork values were lower at the close, down 41 cents at $112.60. Loins, butts, ribs, and bellies were higher. Picnics and hams were lower. Estimated hog slaughter was 468,000 head. At the CME, live and feeder cattle futures were mixed on Thursday, watching the direct markets and waiting for Friday's cattle on feed report from USDA. Lean hog futures were mixed on spread trade and contracts discount to the cash index. I'm Brent Barnett, Brownfield.
Content is king, especially content created and delivered by a trusted source. For more than 50 years, Brownfield has provided news and ag information to farmers. Brownfield's team of a dozen award-winning ag broadcasters works together to provide local and regional coverage, as well as national and international news and information, making Brownfield a household name for farmers. Thank you for listening.
I've always loved space and football. Growing up, some people told me I had to choose. But here's the deal. You can be great at more than one thing. And getting involved in STEM opens up your world to a universe of opportunities in life.
This is my time.
Get inspired and get involved today. There are STEM programs and science centers available in your community, so be sure to check out spaceforall.us to learn more and get started.
This is my time. There ain't no doubt in my mind.
Find your place in space.
This is my time.
Space for all.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements, and is being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, ksmoradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. James Douglas Welch, age 63 of Salem, passed away June 18th in Minnesota. Celebration of life for James Welch will be today at 1 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of James Welch started at 11 this morning and will continue until service time at 1. And all arrangements for James Douglas Welch of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Leona Marie Head Riley, aged 89 of Salem, passed away Wednesday, August 20th. Funeral services for Leona Riley will be Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Leona Riley will also be on Saturday from 10 until service time at 11 o'clock. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions may be made to the Children's Heart Foundation. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Leona Marie Head Riley of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Jean Whitaker of Steelville passed away Saturday, August 16th, at the age of 81 years. Funeral services for Jean Whitaker will be Saturday afternoon at 2 at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. Visitation for family and friends of Jean Whitaker will also be on Saturday from 11 in the morning till service time at 2 o'clock. Full military honors will follow the service. And all arrangements for Jean Whitaker of Steelville are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville. Tim Wayne Crocker, age 68 of Salem, passed away Sunday, August 3rd. Celebration of life for Tim Crocker will be Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock and last until 4 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. And all arrangements for Tim Crocker of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Tina Marie Newby Pabin, age 50 of Salem, passed away Wednesday, August 20th. Funeral services for Tina Pabin will be Wednesday, August 27th at 12 noon to Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Tina Pabin will also be on Wednesday from 10 in the morning till service time at noon. Burial will be in the Mount Hermon Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Cancer Research. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Tina Marie Pabin of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements, and it was brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure to check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 40 years. The best part about it is absolutely free.
Out of town and want to know what's going on in Salem, how the Salem Tigers did, or who may have passed away? There's only one way to get that information quickly, and that's by going to Your World Today online. Go to KSMOradio.com and click on the Your World Today button, and you'll get the latest edition online, or check out the Your World Today archives. And if you are in town, pick one up in any of the 30-plus locations in Salem and Bunker. Your World Today, they're free!
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Dent County Commissioners met Thursday morning at the Dent County Courthouse. Catherine Wynn, the new Salem Area Chamber of Commerce Executive Director, reached out to the Commission to let them know she is there if they need her for anything. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Keith Green said the county took phone bids for 7,000 gallons of diesel fuel, and MFA oil had the low price of $2.45 per gallon. He said crews will be grading Dent County roads 2470, 4160, and 5020, with rock added to those roads if needed. He said workers will be removing a culvert pipe from County Road 5510 in East Gladden. Green said the Manus brush cutter was being taken in for maintenance. District 2 Commissioner Jimmy Williams said grading will be done on Dent County roads 4030, 4437, and 4480. Williams said the crews would be screening creek gravel and replenishing the brown rock pile at Road and Bridge Department. Dent County Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson attended a Tourism Tax Committee meeting Tuesday where they approved 2 requests and 11 reimbursements. Dent County Clerk Angie Curley wanted to remind all tax entities to get their approval tax rates to her office by August 29th. Dent County Treasurer Denita Williams presented to the Commission the CART funds received this month. She said the county receives $85,661.40, which is $791.35 less than August of last year. But year-to-date, that fund is up $46,547.69, an increase of 7.4%. Dent County Collector Shannon Van Kirk came in to remind everyone the delinquent real estate tax sale will happen Monday morning at 9 o'clock on the courthouse steps with 5 properties and 1 mineral right up for bid. To bid, people must be a Missouri resident, and they will need to pre-register in the collector's office by bringing in their driver's license or Missouri ID. Jack Todd from Victor Heating and Cooling reported the air conditioning unit on the Dent County Judicial Building is unrepairable. It is a 20-year-old unit that can be kept going with infusions of refrigerant, but it needs to be replaced. Todd submitted a bid of $11,600 to replace the unit, and the county approved the bid to replace the air conditioner. The Commission also approved an addition to the county policies regarding supplemental insurance for those who are 65 years of age and older. Jeff Banderat from Great Rivers Engineering, City of Salem City Administrator Sally Burbidge, City of Salem Public Works Director Steve Payne, City of Salem Electric Department Supervisor Donnie Moore, and electrician Jim Dotson attended a meeting to finalize plans for the county's TAP grant concerning the sidewalks around the courthouse square and to complete the courthouse renovation electric upgrade. Since it was determined some time ago the current electric poles could not be reused, the county discussed burying the overhead lines and using fixtures similar to what the city is using in their downtown renovation. The county had already spoken with former Electric Department Supervisor Josh Kotzdorf about having a single feed to the courthouse from the northeast side of the square to a surface mount electric box for about $34,000. According to Banderat, the cost to bury the electric lines for the new light fixtures would be about $150,000 or so, coming off the current electric service. The county and city had discussed the light fixtures before, and the city budgeted up to $25,000 to go toward the same type of fixture. The county reported the lights and poles are city property, and they were hoping to get them to add additional money to the project. But Burbidge said this is the county's project, and if they want to move poles around, that is their responsibility. The county asked the city if a primary electric line and secondary lines could be buried together from the northeast corner of Iron and 5th Street to the courthouse, where the new service to the courthouse would originate, as would the power for the new street lights. This was not known. The city will have to do some calculating to see if that is possible. The county then approved buying the new light fixtures and burying the electric lines for them. Banderat said he will prepare the paperwork to submit to MoDOT in the next couple of weeks for the Commission to sign, then send it in and wait for their approval before preparing bid specs to be let out probably near October 1st. The project will probably not be completed until next spring. The next meeting of the Commission will be Monday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and the meeting will be open to the public. The Missouri Department of Transportation crews will seal coat 3 roads in Iron County next week: Route AA, Route O, and Route M. They will be making driving surface improvements on Route O from Highway 21 to Iron County Road 2228 starting Monday at 7 o'clock. Route AA from Highway 21 to the end of state maintenance scheduled to begin Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock. Route M from Highway 21 to the end of state maintenance starting Tuesday morning around 11 o'clock. Seal coats are a pavement repair process that is used by MoDOT on roads with lower traffic volumes to maximize available resources and extend the life of the roadway. Hot emulsion oil is sprayed onto the surface of the road, followed by finely ground chips, which are then compacted to adhere to the roadway. Excess material is swept off the surface, leaving an improved roadway that will hold up longer against the elements. The method costs about 1/3 of the amount of a traditional asphalt overlay. The treatment keeps water from penetrating the surface, extends the life of the roadway up to 7 years, and provides improved traction. The work zone will be marked with signs. Motorists are urged to use extreme caution while traveling near the area. If you'd like additional information, contact MoDOT's Customer Service Center toll-free at 1-888-ASK-MoDOT or visit www.modot.org/southeast. The Denton County Fire Protection District is teaming up with Sleep and Heavenly Peace, a national nonprofit with a local Denton County chapter that is dedicated to making sure every child has a bed to sleep in. On Saturday, September 13th, firefighters, volunteers, and community members will gather at the Denton County Fire Station on South Main Street in Salem. Starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, they'll be building and assembling beds for children in need, at no cost to the family of the child that needs the bed. Fire Chief Dennis Floyd says the project goes beyond firefighting or We'll just start that sentence over again. How about that? Fire Chief Dennis Floyd says the project goes beyond fighting fires, helping meet a basic need for some of the most vulnerable in our community. Sleep and Heavenly Peace Chapter President Patty McEwen adds that too many kids in the area are going to sleep each night without a bed of their own. The event runs until 1 in the afternoon and is open to volunteers, spectators, and donors. In addition to monetary support, donations of new twin-size bedding like sheets, blankets, and pillows are also needed. If you'd like to help or learn more, visit shpbeds.org or visit their Facebook page, facebook.com/shpdentco. Healthy Denton County is launching a Mentoring Make a Difference program and seeking caring adults to mentor local students. The initiative matches mentors with youth and local schools to provide guidance, encouragement, and support. Mentors will meet weekly with their matched student in a group setting for 1 hour. They'll play games, help with homework, listen, and build relationships. Mentors help students develop confidence and life skills. Occasional family and recreational events are planned throughout the year. Mentoring sessions begin Wednesday, September 10th at 3 locations. Northwood R4 School for 3rd through 6th grade students on Wednesdays from 3:45 to 4:45 in the afternoon. Salem RD Middle School for 6th grade students on Thursdays from 8:06 to 8:55 in the morning. And Salem RD Upper Elementary for 3rd through 5th grade students on Thursdays from 3:30 to 4:30 in the afternoon. Research shows mentored youth are less likely to misuse drugs or alcohol, more likely to respond positively to teachers and parents, more confident in themselves, and better at developing social skills. They are also less likely to feel isolated and more likely to do better in school. Healthy Denton County will host an informational session Thursday, August 28th at 2 o'clock in the afternoon at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, 1200 West Rolla Road here in Salem. If you'd like more information, contact Liberty Ross at 573-729-8163, or you can email her at liberty@salemcommunitycenter.org. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU's Salem campus, contact them at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Denton County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
It's the 50th anniversary of Missouri Net. Hall of Fame sports broadcaster John Rooney worked for the network in the early years.
Congratulations to Learfield, Missouri Net. 50 years. I don't know where the time went, but it's unbelievable where Missouri Net evolved into the Tiger Network and then on to Learfield Sports and how big that has become over the years, all out of the little area of Jefferson City, Missouri. To say I was a part of that, I'm quite proud.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. St. Louis Cardinals remained in Florida yesterday, traveling from Miami to Tampa Bay to start a 3-game series versus the Rays. Trailing early, the Cardinals had an impressive 5-run second inning, giving them a 5-1 advantage. A Wilson Contreras solo home run in the top of the 7th gave the Cardinals their final run of the night as they defeated the Rays 7-4. The Cardinals will wrap up this series over the weekend. You can listen to both of these games live on KSMO Radio, 1340 AM and 95.7 FM, with Saturday's coverage starting at 5:40, first pitch at 6:35. Then on Sunday, first pitch will be at 11 in the morning, and KSMO Radio's coverage will begin immediately following the live broadcast of First Baptist Church in Salem. Plus, tonight's game will be on... Well, I better check that. Let's just go on and talk about the Royals, who played their final game of a 4-game series against the Texas Rangers yesterday afternoon. The Royals never trailed in the game as they defeated the Rangers 6-4. The Royals are heading out on the road to face the Detroit Tigers tonight with first pitch at 6:10. Game 2 of the series will be Saturday at 5:10, and they'll wrap up on Sunday afternoon at 12:40. Kansas City Chiefs will wrap up their preseason with their only home game tonight against the Chicago Bears. Kickoff is scheduled for 7:20. This will be the last opportunity for players to secure a spot on the Chiefs' 53-man roster. Tuesday, August 26, marks the deadline when all NFL teams need to make their final cuts and submit their official rosters for the 2025 season. And that has been a look at local and regional sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned to KSMO for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Sports is brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Driving while drunk or high is illegal, so obey the law. Don't drive high or drunk. Brought to you by Save Mo Lives.
Missouri Net Sports, good afternoon. I'm Tim Fisher. We'll start with football, where the Kansas City Chiefs wrap up the preseason tonight as they entertain the Chicago Bears at Arrowhead Stadium. Head coach Andy Reid says the starters will play, but he's not set for how long. Kickoff tonight for the Chiefs and the Bears set for 7 o'clock. To college football, where the SEC yesterday announced that starting in 2026, teams will play a 9-game conference schedule. Each team will have 3 opponents that they play on an annual basis. No announcement yet on who those will be for Mizzou, but you can assume that Arkansas will be one. Oklahoma a strong possibility as well, the third one up for debate. The Tigers counting down to their season opener for the 2025 campaign as they host Central Arkansas next Thursday. To Major League Baseball, where the Kansas City Royals head on the road to Detroit to start a series with the Tigers tonight. The Royals coming off of taking 3 of 4 from the Texas Rangers, moving back within 2 games of the final American League wildcard spot. Tonight, 6:10 first pitch, Ryan Burgett will get the start against Casey Mize. The St. Louis Cardinals play Game 2 of their series in Tampa against the Rays tonight. The Cardinals last night picked up a 7-4 series opening victory. Tonight, 6:35 first pitch, Miles Michaelis goes to the bump. He'll be opposed by Adrian Hauser. Finally, most of us know right from wrong, so that's why we don't rob banks or steal identities. And we also know that driving while drunk or high is illegal. So obey the law and don't drive high or drunk. It's never a good idea and always illegal. This message brought to you by SafeMo Lives. I'm Tim Fisher, Missouri Net Sports.
Missouri, get ready! DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app, is coming soon to the Show Me State. Later this football season, you'll be able to bet same-game parlays, money lines, props, and more right here in Missouri. Whether you're backing Kansas City to dominate on Sundays or sweating your basketball picks, DraftKings Sportsbook brings everything you want to elevate your game day, including live in-game betting, lightning-fast payouts, and endless ways to get in on the action, all right from your phone. And when we go live in Missouri, you'll be betting from home with the top-rated sportsbook trusted by millions. Safe, secure, and ready to deliver the action like never before. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code STATENETS now to gear up for launch in Missouri. Be the first in line for exclusive promos and can't-miss offers. That's code STATENETS in partnership with DraftKings Sportsbook. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 and over. Physically present in Missouri. Eligibility restrictions apply. Terms at DraftKings.com/sportsbook. Subject to regulatory licensing requirements.
Not everyone recognizes they might have a gambling problem. How do you know if gambling is a problem for you? Ask yourself the following questions. Have you felt the need to bet more and more money? Have you ever lied to people important to you about how much you gambled? If your answer is yes to either of these questions, free confidential help is available at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER.
Some things can steal your sunshine. Ugh, I just got my hair done.
Sorry, the cooler's broken. Anyone see my flip-flops? Anyone?
But COVID-19 can steal a lot more.
I just took a COVID test. Ugh.
Prescription medications for COVID exist. If you test positive this summer, ask your doctor if they're right for you. Visit PfizerForAll.com/COVID-19 to learn more. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Here at KSMO Radio, it is now time for the news from the Missouri Net. Then stay tuned. I'll be back after the top of the hour with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Missouri Net News. I'm Sue Danielson. An Arkansas man is accused of breaking into more than 20 schools and businesses across Missouri and other states. 40-year-old Curtis Lee Barton is accused of stealing more than $50,000 over a 2-year period. Federal drug agents are warning parents that drug dealers are increasingly using social media to target young people. Michael Davis is with the Drug Enforcement Administration's St. Louis office.
They can advertise, they can arrange delivery, receive payments for the drug, all with your smartphone.
He says some drug dealers are juveniles themselves and adept at using peer pressure. The University of Missouri-Kansas City Med School's new building is now open after a ribbon cutting this week. They used a scalpel for the ribbon cutting. The new building in St. Joseph has been in the works for 5 years. The Kansas City Chiefs host the Chicago Bears tonight at Arrowhead Stadium in their final preseason game. The Chiefs are 0-2 in the preseason after losing to the Seattle Seahawks last Friday. Missouri Net News.
Not everyone recognizes they might have a gambling problem. How do you know if gambling is a problem for you? Ask yourself the following questions. Have you felt the need to bet more and more money? Have you ever lied to people important to you about how much you gambled? If your answer is yes to either of these questions, free confidential help is available at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER.
Mama, what does the chicken say? Dog. Cat. Giraffe.
Giraffe, really? Giraffe.
You're not going to get it all right. Just make sure you nail the big stuff, like making sure your kids are buckled correctly in the right seat for their age and size. Get it right.
Visit NHTSA.gov/the right seat.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Mental health affects us all.
It doesn't discriminate based on age, gender, or background. It's a universal experience that touches every aspect of our lives. If you're struggling, don't suffer in silence. Reach out to 988. They're here to listen, to support, and to guide you on your journey towards healing. You're not alone. Call 988. Your mental health matters. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, Missouri.
Our music is our success. KSMO Salem.
Not everyone recognizes they might have a gambling problem. How do you know if gambling is a problem for you? Ask yourself the following questions. Have you felt the need to bet more and more money? Have you ever lied to